Crap, oh, okay, it's working now. Hello, my audio wasn't working there. Alright, so welcome to my totally long awaited final installment of failing UK A level math. I'm gonna start in 8 minutes at 5:20 p.m. You can see the time at the top there. So, before I start, I gotta mention a few things. So, I have the grade boundaries for each paper also written at the right side there, as you can see, A star to E. And, well, based on like the boundaries for each paper so far, 1 and 2, that I've done, uh, I had like, I got an A in both paper 1 and 2. But obviously, the grade that you get for the subject, is based on all three papers, not just one of them. So let me show you something real quick. So the grade boundaries are from here, and well, obviously you can see what it is for each paper here. That's why I get the numbers on the right. But if you go up to the beginning, you can also see what it is for the subject as a whole. So as you can see, 7357 mathematics, the A star to E grade boundaries are here for like the overall mark out of 300 that you get on all three of the papers. So for A star, I need 248. Now, based on what I got from paper 1 and 2, I got 65 on paper 1 and 78 on paper 2. If you add that up, you're going to get 65 plus 78 is 143. So if I wanted an A star overall, I can't do it. It's already impossible. I need 105 out of 100 to get A star, which that's not possible. So already we're locked out of an A star, but for an A, it's not so bad. So since I've 143 marks so far, I need a 58 to get an A. So if I want an A for this subject, for this like year, this like when it was taken, I would need a 58 out of 100 for the paper we're doing today. That's my goal. I want at least 58 out of 100, then I'll get an overall A. Although if I missed that, if I couldn't get an A for some reason, well, then I'd probably be getting a B, which I only need 20% for. There's no way we're getting worse than 20%. So at worst, I'd be still getting a B, but I'm aiming for an A. 58. Could I do that today? That's really the question. Based on paper 1 and 2, I should be able to get an A overall since I got an A for those papers individually. But that's not guaranteed. Who knows? What if the paper today is something that I'm completely terrible at and have no idea what's happening? In that case, we might not be talking about we might not be talking about 58 anymore. We might be talking about 20, but I don't think that will happen. Yeah, so to address the chat message I just got from Blue Cool Gamer saying, do Singapore A level. Well, that's what I'm studying right now. I'm doing H2 math. But if I do H2 math right now, I get like 20% because I don't know half the things. In fact, I don't know more than half the things in there. I'd probably get about 20%. I get a ungraded U, like horrible mark simply because I haven't learned the stuff there. H2 math, by the way, in Singapore, our A levels is way harder than this British A level maths. Because at least for these papers, I can get like a 60, 70, judging from the past two papers. So for H2 math, I'd be getting like 30%, honestly. Yeah, it's really that different. So, alright, so let's see. I have the formula list here. As you can see, I have the formula list here. I can refer to this at any time while I'm doing this. I don't think I need this? Is this even needed for normal, like for A-level math or just further math? I don't even think this is required if you're not doing further math. This is just like for, yeah, this is for both math and further math. So some of this stuff obviously isn't required. But yeah, I can refer to any of this stuff while I'm doing the paper. I'm assuming paper 3 today we're gonna do a bunch of stats because I know stats is in the syllabus, but we haven't done any of that until now. So like I think paper 1 was 100 marks of just pure math, and paper 2 was like 50-50 pure math and mechanics. And I had a search. I searched on Google what paper 3 could be, and I believe it's 50-50 pure math and statistics. I'm not sure if that's right, but we'll see that in a bit. So am I considering doing further maths papers? Not currently, because I would fail them very badly. I simply just don't know a bunch of it. This is pretty much like the limit of like what I can do in terms of math. So uh well, let's I'm just waiting for the time to start now. 5:20, we're like 2 minutes away. What is this, my dude? It's math. Do you know how to do math? I mean, I'm assuming you at least know like basic stuff, but I don't know if you know this. Yeah, so let's see. Today we have 17 questions and it's 100 marks like I thought. And yeah, all this stuff is still the same. No difference in what we have to do or whatever. Like I said, I'm just waiting for the time to start now. We have 2 hours, so when I start at 5:20 p.m., we have until 7:20 p.m. Do GCSE chemistry. I probably do badly on it, honestly. I probably do badly on it. Actually, maybe I could do it, but like I don't know what's in the syllabus. And also, I don't have infinite time, so I'm probably not gonna do that. It's only if I get like many requests to do chemistry, then I would maybe try it. Alright. Time starting now. Okay, 5:20. Let's go. Okay. It's like a modulus function type thing. Identify which one is the correct equation of the graph. Okay, well, let's see. Well, when x is 0, y is negative. So we gotta, so it's like one of these two. Now, how do we tell which one it is? Oh, okay, with when like this thing is the turning point is when x is positive, meaning it's yeah, it should be this x minus 2. Wait, okay, I need to check this because this is something I'm not very familiar with. If I get one of the first questions wrong, I'm going to, yeah, you know, you already know. Seems right to me. Wait, is this? I don't know if this is to scale or not. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is this? Yeah, I don't believe it could be anything else. Yeah, I don't believe it could be anything else. That looks right to me. Okay. Oh, the trapezium rule is used to estimate the area of the shaded region in each of the graphs below. Identify the graph for which the trapezium rule produces an overestimate. Produce an overestimate? Um, well, it's not any of the it's not the first or the last one because they are like straight lines. It's not really a curve. So I think it'd actually be an accurate estimate rather than an over or under. It's either the second or the third one. What would cause an overestimate? The thing is, I don't really know what the trapezium rule is. I think it's like if you break it down into trapeziums and then you calculate the area. But like I don't really know how that works. Okay, if we just made this one big trapezium, you realize that there's a whole extra area here. So I think it's this. So if you break this into a trapezium, then it's an underestimate because of all that remaining area. I think that's what they mean by an overestimate. But I haven't really done the trapezium rule thing before, so like I don't really know. Okay, a curve with equation y equals fx passes to the point 37. F prime 3 equals 0. So dy over dx when x equals to 3 is 0, meaning it's no gradient, it's a straight line. Find the equation of normal to the curve at 3, 7. So the normal is perpendicular. If this was y equals 0, well actually no, not y equals 0. This is y equals 7. This is at 3, 7. This should be x equals to 3. So yeah. Well, what I'm saying is that this is 0 gradient, so y equals 7. There. Okay, 5 minus cube root of x over x squared should be 5x minus 2 minus x. It's 1/3 minus 2, so what's a third minus 2? Negative 5 3 over 3. I think so anyway. So yeah, p equals negative 2, q equals negative 5 over 3. A curve has equation y equals 3e to the power 2x. Find the gradient of the curve at a point where y equals 10. So y equals 3e to the power 2x. dy over dx equals 6e to the power 2x. Find the gradient of the curve at a point where y equals 10. Okay, so when y equals to 10, 3e to the power 2x equals... I mean, I guess you could also do I guess you could make make x equal... represent x like in terms of y, and then do like dx over dy, but like... well, too late, and I think this should be fine as well. Okay. Hopefully I solved this right. Substitute x equals half ln10 over 3. Which should be 6 times 10 over 3, that's 20. Alright, move on. Oh crap, sketch the curve with equation y equals x squared times 2x plus a, where a is more than 0. Oh man, sketching curve is such a nightmare. Okay. Bloody hate sketching curves. Especially when it's on screen here. I mean, like, come on. What? It's so stupid. Okay. So I know x equals 0 is a root. Then, well, it's a polynomial with factor. No, what? Not factor. What's the word called? Degree 3. So it should have. Well, I don't know if it has 3 roots. No, it only have 2 roots because x equals 0 is makes 2 of it. But it is a polynomial with degree 3. Can use my calculator to help me on this one. Okay, so it looks something like this. Hopefully they don't really care that it looks horrible. I'm just going to draw it a bit like this. Hopefully they don't care that looks bad. So this point here is 0, 0. This point here is, I believe, negative a over 2, 0. Do I need to label the turning point? That's the thing. I probably do. So let me like try and solve for that real quick. dy over dx equals 6x squared plus ax. So when dy over dx equals 0, 6x plus a. Okay, so this point here, the turning point would be negative a over 6. I believe, I don't know. I think I can check this with the calculator. No, that's not quite right. Oh, it is 2ax. Yeah, that's, yeah. Nah, I realized that was a mistake. I checked with my calculator. The turning point did not match. So let me undo. Yeah, I know. You don't need to tell me like a billion times I did that wrong. So it should be a over 3. Negative a over 3. Yeah, that looks like the turning point to me. Is this all I have to label? I think it is. It's all the intercepts. Okay, well, hopefully there's no marking point that says it has to look good. I don't think there is anyway. Okay. Use a factor theorem to show a equals 2. As x plus 3 is a factor. That means we just substitute x equals to 3. P negative 3 equals 0. Yeah, that's the way to put it. Nine a equals to 18, a equals 2. Oops. My pen kind of left the area there, so yeah, a equals 2. State the transformation which maps the curve with equation that into onto the curve equation that. Okay, so this is just replacing y with y minus 36. So translation, I believe, translation of 36 units in the positive y direction. Do I have to write more? I mean, it's 2 marks. I don't know why it's 2 marks. It should be 1. Let's just state the transformation. Do I have to write that it replace y with y minus 36? By replacing y with my minus 36. Need vector notation. Do I? I didn't learn to do vector notation. Well, I'll just write that. I'll just write that anyway, even though it's not something that I learned how to do. I do remember the gcse video. I got -1 for not writing the vector because they want the vector for some reason. I don't know why they want it, but like, yeah, I'm just gonna write it out. Who the hell cares? All right. Without find the values of b and c, use your answers to part A and B part 2 to explain why b squared is less than 8c. Okay. It's plus 36. What did I do in A? It's a sketch, right? So b squared less than 8c is going to be something to do with b squared minus 4ac, the discriminant. But how the hell does that have to do with anything? Like with this? I mean, I gotta take a look. X squared 2x plus 2. Well, I don't know why, but I know this has something to do with this discriminant. Holy crap! I cannot say words. Um. Okay. Well, I think x plus 3. I Well, I put it in the calculator and I just realized that x plus 3 is the only root of that. So that quadratic factor has no roots, meaning discriminant is less than 0. So b squared minus 4ac less than 0. In this case, a is already given, it's 2. So b squared is less than ac. I think that's how to do it. Okay. Can't waste any last paper that I ran out of time. That I ended up losing a bunch of marks because I ran out of time and I had no idea what I was doing by the end. Okay, the area of the logo. What? How do you do this? Okay, this looks like a trigonometry, or I don't know. This is a very high mark question. Oh my god! Use the substitution. Oh no! Integration by substitution. I don't think I can do that. As I don't know how to do that. I have no idea what's happening. At least with that. Angle ROS is theta radians. PQ equals 5 meters is to be put on a wall. So, alright, this is 5 meters. Is O the midpoint of P and Q? Okay, there are two sectors of, I believe, the same circle. So this is 2.5 and this is 2.5. And these are sectors of the circle. So this is, because it's a straight line, 2 pi minus theta over 2. So it's pi minus theta over 2, pi minus theta over 2. Okay, how do I calculate the area of a rhombus again? I just take the height, right? This is 2.5 as well. How do I get the height from this? I'm a bit confused here. 2.5. I guess I do like trigonometry here to get this length. This length. So this is because I made this a right angle triangle. Uh, theta. Trying to think what this is. Right, yeah, this is 2.5, so This is 2.5 sine theta. Sine theta equals that over 2.5. So yeah. I think I have everything I need now to calculate the area of the logo. So I can just write OP equals OQ equals to OR equals 5 over 2 meters. Area of sector ORP equals area of sector OSQ equals so the area of the circle is pi r square times the angle pi minus theta over 2 pi. How the hell does that work, I wonder? Ah, well, we could just like cancel this. What's 6.25 divided by 2 anyway? Or 25 over 8. Well, we have our 25 over 8 from that question already. 25 over 8. Wait, I think I made a mistake here. Did I? (180 minus theta equals 2 pi minus theta. And then divide by the whole thing by 2 is pi minus theta over 2. No, okay, no, that's right. Also, I probably need to put that working on here because I think it's required. Two pi is 360, not 180. Yeah, I know that pi is 180. This isn't a straight line 180. Oh, did I actually write this was crap? Did I actually write this was 2 pi? Well, that happens sometimes. So I did make a mistake. No wonder why the numbers are off. Yeah, okay. Minus that. I'm making term mistakes. As you can see, the area of rhombus should be 2.5 2 sine theta. No, what? 2.5 times 2.5 sine theta, not 2. Which is 25 over 4 sine theta. Yep, so A equals 2 of that first area plus that second area, which is what they want. Okay, show that the maximum value of A occurs when theta equals pi over 3. Fully justify your answer. Theta equals pi over 3. Do I like differentiate this as something? dA over d sir. I think this is what it is. Oh, just realized a problem. This is 50 over 8. Yeah, now let that equals 0. Cosine theta equals half. And inverse cosine half equals pi over 3. Yup. So now to justify this is a maximum, I could do first derivative test or second derivative test. Which one should I do? Second derivative is easier if the value you get isn't 0. The value we get shouldn't be 0 because we're working with sine here, so I mean cosine and sine. So dA squared over d squared theta. Is this the correct order? Did I write the wrong thing? Is it? Who the hell cares? Negative 25 over 4 sine theta. Substitute theta equals pi over 3. Is negative 5.4127, which is less than 0. So by second derivative test, yeah, it's less than 0 means it's a maximum. Find the exact maximum value of A. Okay, substitute theta equals pi over 3 in A. 2 margins for substitution is interesting. If I over A, pi minus pi over 3 plus 2 sine pi over 3. Oh, okay, but they want the exact maximum value, so there's not the roots. Not the roots, like the exact value of sine pi over 3 and stuff. Sine pi over 3, sine 60 should be root 3 over 2. And this is 50 pi over 24 plus 25 root 3 over 8. Can be simplified to 25 over 12 plus 25 root 3 over 8. Without further calculation, state how your answers to parts B1 and B2 would change if PQ were increased to 10 meters. B1. If PQ were increased to 10 meters. I think theta should still stay the same. I think it would still stay the same. But basically all the 2.5 here would be changed to 5. So I believe the answer would be quadrupled. Answer to B1 stays the same as theta remains at pi over 3. Answer to B part 2 is quadrupled. Four times of original as PQ is doubled. Okay, question 8, yeah, substitution. I mean, I don't really know what to do here. How do you do this? Honestly, I have no clue how to do this, but maybe I could get some method marks or something here if I just like bullcrap it. I mean, okay, wait, so this is UQ, but like how am I supposed to do this? How to make U into it? How to make that into that? Absolutely no idea. Maybe I like x to the power of 4u minus uh minus 8 x to the power 4. Yeah, that's still stupid. I still don't see a way to do this. Oh, wait. But then, like, what if? So yeah, now I make it like x to the power 4 u to the power negative 2 minus 8x to the power 4 u to the power negative 3. And what does that do? I mean, at the end of the day, I still have no idea how to integrate this, so I'm screwed for this question, but maybe I could smoke something out. Maybe get like 1 or 2 miles just by smoking it out. What's in the next question? Oh, parametric. Ooh, okay. Parametric equation. And then that's the end of the pure math section. Okay, but like, I don't know how to do this. Like, how do I do this? Can I just leave it? Can I just leave the U? Pretend it doesn't exist? I'd like to pretend the U doesn't exist. Would be good if the U just didn't exist. What happens if I just pretend the U doesn't exist? And then like I like try and integrate it as if it's a constant. That's not gonna work for sure. Yeah, that's definitely not gonna work. So you know what? Pretend that didn't exist. I'm just gonna use another space now. The rate I'm going, I'm definitely gonna run out of time. Would I have to like integrate by parts or something for this? Cause I don't know. I don't know how to do that either. There's like a formula for that, right? Shouldn't it be in the formula list somewhere? Okay, I'm not gonna have time for that. Honestly, I'm not gonna have time for that. That's the issue. So I'm gonna move on. A water slide is the shape of curve PQ as shown in figure 1 below. The curve can be modeled by these parametric equations. Okay, horizontal distance from O is x meters. The vertical distance above the point O at ground level is y meters. P is the point where t equals 0.2 and Q is the point where t equals 3. Okay. Difference in height between P and Q must be less than 7 meters. Show that the slide meets this safety requirement. Well, I think for this I could just substitute t equals 0.2 into y both times. When t equals 0.2, y equals 0.2 plus 2 over 0.2. Which is 10.2. When t equals 3, y equals 3 plus 2 over 3, which is 11 over 3, or 3.6 repeating. Difference in height between P and Q is 10.2 minus that equals to 98/15 meters, which is less than 7. Find an expression for dy over dx in terms of t. Dy over dx in terms of t. I can make dy over dt and dx over dt. And then I could like try and do some cancellation, I think. So dy over dt equals 1 minus 2 over t squared. Then dx over dt equals to one minus 1 over t squared. I just make this all into one fraction. T squared minus 2 over t squared. And then t squared minus 1 over t squared. I think I could like flip it around. I can make a dt over dx just by flipping it around to t squared over t squared minus 1. So dy over dx equals dy over dt times dt over dx, which is t squared minus 2 times t squared over t squared times t squared minus 1. The t squared should just cancel out, so t squared minus 2 over t squared minus 1. Okay, a vertical support RS is to be added between the ground and the lowest point on the slide as shown in figure 2 below. Find the length of RS. So we gotta use, I think, the minimum below. T squared minus 2 over t squared minus 1. Let dy over dx equals 0. T squared minus 2 over t squared minus 1 equals 0. T squared minus 2 equals 0. T squared equals 2. And t equals plus minus root 2, which should be t equals root 2 because you reject negative value. T equals root 2. I am wondering if I made a mistake potentially, because root 2 doesn't look right, but Maybe I'll look at my calculator. Mode parametric. Oh no, that looks about right to me actually. Okay, I think we're fine then. Substitute t equals root 2 in y. So y equals root 2 plus 2 over root 2. Goes like 2.8284 ... whatever. RS equals 2.83 meters. Didn't it say exact value? I'm pretty sure it's an exact value for this. Like, wait, 2 over root. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's just root 2 over 2 or something. Okay, it isn't, but yeah, whatever. Find the acute angle the slide makes with the horizontal at Q. Oh, this thing. Wait, it makes with the horizontal? Oh, with the horizontal, then that it will be this. Okay. dy over dx when t equals 3. So we gotta find the gradient is 7 over 8. 3 squared minus 2 over 3 squared minus 1 equals 7 over 8. Believe the acute angle at Q is just tangent inverse 7 over 8. Which is 41 degrees to the nearest degree. Okay, section B. I believe this is like the stats section now, so I don't know if I'd be able to do this. Okay. Which of the following is not a possible value for product moment correlation coefficient? This has to be like between -1 and 1, so this is not a possible value. A and B are mutually exclusive events. Which one of the following statements must be correct? I don't know what that means. I forgot what a mutually exclusive event means. must be correct. What is mutually exclusive again? I think it means like when like the probability of one event is not based on the probability of the other event. Like that means they're mutually exclusive. It's not they're not they don't influence each other. I don't think this is correct. Or this. What about this? No way this is right. This is a union. How can it be negative? I mean minus. Yeah, I think that's the right option. Oh crap. Alright. It is known that on average 40% of the drivers who take their driving test at a local test center pass their driving test. Each day 32 drivers take their driving test at this center. The number of drivers who pass their tests on a particular day can be modeled by the distribution B 32 0.4. So it's like a binomial distribution. Okay, state one assumption in context required for this distribution to be used. The probability one driver passes their driving test is independent of other drivers passing their tests. I think I've done this type of question before, so well, it has been a while though, so I kind of forgot, but alright. So P B equals 7 equals. Well, I gotta use my calculator for this, so let me go to where is okay, calculate. Oh crap, I don't even know where I am. Distribution. Okay, binomial PDF. So trials 32. Probability 0.4. X value 7 is 0.0157. Find a probability that at most 16 of the drivers on a particular day pass their test. At most means B is less than or equal to 16. So binomial CDF 40 0.4 X value 16 0.568. And find probably that more than 12 of the drivers on a particular day pass their test. So P that B is more than 12 is equal to 1 minus P that the B is less than or equal to 12, which is 1 minus, use a calculator again, 40 0.4 12. It's 0.128 0.129. Which is 0.871. Find the mean number of drivers per day who pass their tests. A mean number of drivers per day who pass their tests. Isn't it just 0.4 times 32? Which is 12.8. Doesn't have to be a whole number, I think. Wait, oh my god, wait, I've been using the wrong number from the calculator. Wait. For part B and C, I accidentally used Charles equals 40 when it's 32. What the hell was I doing? Wait, I was falling asleep. No. This is not 0.568. This is 0.908. And this is 0.462. Holy crap, what am I doing? Nearly lost 30 marks just because I can't use the calculator correctly. Okay. I believe the number I used for part A is still, part B is still correct. Is it 0.0157? Yeah, I used 32 for that and not 40. Okay, standard deviation of number of days drivers per day who pass their tests. How do I do this? How do I get the distribution? How do I get the standard deviation? Oh, variance is NP 1 minus P. Oh. Okay. So standard. Okay, wait. Variance equals N32P, which is 1 minus P. Oops, hit the mic support thing. Is 7.68. Standard deviation equals, square root of radians, which is 2.77. Okay. If I'm not stupid, this should all be correct. Let's move on. There are two types of coins in a money box. 20% are bronze coins, 80% are silver coins. Craig takes out a coin at random and places it back in the money box. Craig then takes out a second coin at random. Okay, so there is replacements. Find a probability that both coins were of the same type. Okay, P both coins same type equals to well, either both are bronze or both are silver. So 20 over 100 times 20 over 100 plus 80 over 100 times 80 over 100. Which, if you work that out, is 17 over 25. And the probability that both coins are bronze given that at least one of the coins is bronze. Given that at least one of the coins is bronze. So I think we gotta take, wait, P both coins are bronze given at least one coin is bronze. I think it means we gotta take P both coins are bronze divided by P at least that at least one coin is bronze. which is also 1 minus p. Both coins are brown. Not brown, silver. I'm not sure this is right actually, but I think it's how you do it. I'm like lacking practice on this. Both coins are bronze. It's once again just that. It's 1/9 apparently. 1/9. This is normal GCSE maths question? No, this is in A levels. It's well, sometimes they have easier questions. Oh, but yeah. The mass of aluminium cans recycled each day in a city may be modeled by a normal distribution with mean 24,500 kg and standard deviation 5,200 kg. State the probability that the mass of aluminium cans recycled on any given day is not equal to 24,500 kg. 1? Or like pretty much 1? Is there a way to like normal this? Okay, yeah, aluminium cans. It's like an infinite amount, basically. I mean, it's not infinite, but it's like such a high amount, it's basically 1. So I'm just going to put 1. To reduce costs, the city council decides to collect aluminium cans for recycling less frequently. Following the decision, it was found that over a 24-day period, a total mass of 641,520 kg of aluminium cans was recycled. It can be assumed that the distribution of the mass of aluminium cans recycled is still normal, with standard deviation 5,200 kg, and that the 24-day period can be regarded as a random sample. Investigate at a 5% level of significance whether the mean daily mass of aluminium cans recycled has changed. I don't remember how to do this at all. I don't remember. Did it before. Hypothesis testing, I believe is what they call it, but I don't remember. So do it. Is it a Z test? I think it's a Z test, right? Oh my god, I can't remember this at all. Input stats. U0. What does that means variance, that means mean, and then N is like, forgot what N is. Oh, N is N like the number of times? Oh no, I think N is the data or something. Hmm. Okay, over 24 days. But for the standard deviation, can you just multiply it by 24 days? Over 24 days. Wait, I accidentally scrolled way up. Mean equals 24,500 times 24. equals 588,000. And standard deviation. Wait, I don't know. I don't think you can just multiply standard deviation. I don't think that's how it works. But I don't remember how to get that standard deviation. That's the issue. Well, it just means I'm going to get it wrong for sure. Sampling distributions. I don't know how to get a new standard deviation. That's the thing. Is there like a formula for it? Because I'm very sure just multiplying it is not going to work. Oh wait, there is a formula for it. Oh crap. I don't know what this is though. Yeah, we gotta find the unbiased estimate of variance and unbiased estimate of this stuff. I don't know. Yeah, I kind of remember how to do this. Unbiased estimate of mean is that. Unbiased estimate of variance. But what the hell is, how do I get this? What is that formula? Trying to refer to a formula list, but like I don't know, don't remember or don't understand what that symbol is. Trying to decipher what's happening in the formula list at the moment, but I just can't really figure it out. What does this X with like small I? What does that mean? Maybe we just like take the difference, square it or something, and then divide it by 23, 20, 20, wait, 24 minus 123. I don't understand this. I think I'm just gonna smoke it and then see what I get. I don't understand this. Absolutely no idea. Well, I got a standard deviation of 11,159. It can't be that. It can't be that small, can it? I think I'm. It can't be that small. It could be, but like, I don't think it is. Okay, 5. 588,000. Variance 11159. And what's the new X? 641,520. Well, probability I got is like 1.6 times 10 to the negative 6. What? Oh, I'm definitely getting this wrong, but maybe I could get like some method mark or something. Maybe I made a mistake. Let me just try putting it again. Yeah, I don't know. So at the 5% level significance, mean daily mass has changed. I have 38 minutes left. How long more do I have? Okay, well, for this until question 17, and we're at what, 14 right now? A member of the council claims that if a different sample of 24 days had been used, the hypothesis test in part B would have given the same result. Comment on the validity of this claim. A different sample of 24 days. Why would it give the same result if a different sample was used? Not valid. If a different sample of 24 days was used. The data collected would have been different. Meaning the hypothesis test result would not be the same. I don't actually understand what this question is trying to ask. I'm gonna get like 2 out of 9 for this question, man, or 2 out of 10. It's because I don't know what they're doing. Okay, move on. Random sample of 8 cars was selected. Capitalized large data set. The masses of these cars in kilograms were as follows. Okay, it is given that for the population of cars in large data set, lower quartile, median, upper quartile. You decided that to remove any of the masses. You decided to remove any of the masses which fall outside the following interval. Show that only one of the 8 masses in the sample should be removed. Okay, so interquartile range, which you will see is IQR, is 1570 minus 1167, which is 403. Median minus 1.5 IQR equals 1393 minus 1.5 times 403. Which is 788.5. Median plus 1.5 IQR is 1997.5. Only one mass falls outside 788.5 to 1997.5, which is the mass, which is 2040 kg. Write down the statistical name for the mass that should be removed in part A1. The statistical name, like an outlier? Anomalous point? I mean, honestly, I think outlier makes more sense. Okay, the table shows the probability distribution for the number of previous owners, n, for a sample of cars taken from the large data set. Final value of p is 1, okay, to, alright. Wait, so all this, and then 6 or more 0. So 0.14 plus 0.37 plus 0.9k plus 0.25 plus 0.4k plus 1.7k equals 1. There's a bunch of k's and there's a bunch of actual numbers. So all the actual numbers add up to 0.76. All the k's add up to 3k. So k equals 0.08. So P, yeah, N is more than or equal to 1 or also less than 5 equals to 0.37 plus 0.9 k plus 0.25 plus 0.4 k, which is 0.62 plus 1.3 times 0.08. Which is 0.724. An expert team is investigating whether there have been any changes in CO2 emissions from all cars taken from the large data set. The team decided to collect a quota sample of 200 cars to reflect the different years and the different makes of cars in the large data set. Using your knowledge of the large data set, explain how the team can collect this sample. My knowledge of the large data set? Well, what's in the large data set? Like the mass of the cars? What the hell is a large data set? Is there some like annex or something that I'm missing that is called large data set? I don't think so. Maybe this is like just some question where I smoke out how the team can just like say random stuff and then hope that they accept the points. Okay. I don't know what knowledge I have of the large data set. What am I supposed to do with this? I mean, I guess the team can um calculate the proportion of cars in the large data set that are of a certain age and make and then collect the sample proportionally to the calculated data. I don't know what they want me to write here. I genuinely like am confused. Describe one disadvantage of quota sampling. I guess I'll just say sample may be biased as the selection was not random. Hopefully that's good enough. Okay, question 16. A farm supplies apples to a supermarket. The diameters of the apples, d centimeters, are normally distributed with mean 6.5 and standard deviation 0.73. Fine. Okay, well, can just use the calculator for this. Let's get into it. How do I... Okay, normal CDF. Mean 6.5. Standard deviation 0.73. Well, I got 0.0375. Then for D, more than 7, I got 0.247. The supermarket only accepts apples with diameters between 5 and 8 cm. Current proportion of apples that the supermarket accepts, so D between 5 and 8. Let's calculator again. 0.960. Oh, they want proportion though. So 96.0%. The farm also supplies plums to the supermarket. These plums have diameters that are normally distributed. 60% of these plums have a diameter less than 5.9 cm. 20% of the plums have a diameter greater than 6.1 cm. Oh crap. Oh, is there like a formula for this? I have no idea actually. I have no idea. I don't know how to calculate this. Like, I just don't know. I know there's a way to do it if you know like how like the formula of the normal distribution works, but like I simply don't know because I don't remember how to do it. I've done it before. It's just too long ago. Also, yeah, I have no idea. Could I at least guess or like try and get some method marks for it? Let diameter of plums be uh yeah, that. The mean and the variance, or I mean standard deviation, but then like what the hell am I supposed to do after this? I have no idea. Look, I do know you'd use these to get like 2 data points for mean and standard deviation. or variance, I forgot which one, and then you like simultaneous equation it, but then I don't remember how to do it. So like I simply can't do it. So let's just guess. Let's just guess. Yeah, I think the mean is like a solid 5.86, and the standard deviation is like 0.14. I'm not getting any marks even though those are correct. Oh, that's probably three significant 0.143. Yeah, let's say that. I don't know how to do that. Skip. Oh, I'm at the last question. Oh crap. Okay, another like hypothesis test. Man, my marks in this test is gonna be low because my stats is so bad. I did not know it to do this. A council found that 70% of its new local businesses made a profit in their first year. The council introduced an incentive scheme for its residents to encourage the use of new local businesses. At the end of the scheme, a random sample of 25 new local businesses was selected, and it was found that 21 of them had made a profit in their first year. Using a binomial distribution, okay. Let the probability. Oh, okay. Actually, not probability. The number of businesses making a profit in their first year be x is b 25p, and p equals 21. Oh, not 21 over 25. P equals 0.7. Just put it there. 21 over 25 is the sample. What test do I do for this? Honestly, what test do I do? Wait, there's no way this could be that simple. Okay, we'll just do P that X is greater or equal than 21. And see what that gives us. Binomial CDF. Okay, trials 25, P 0.7, X value 20. Because 0.909. 0.910. Oh no, 1 minus 0.19910. Which is 0.0905. Okay, if we add more significant figures. God damn it, this is too messy. 0.9095 to 0.0905. Okay, P equals 0.0905, which is more than 0.025. I believe it's 2.5%. So at the 2.5% level of significance, the claim is rejected as the value of P obtained exceeds 0.025. There's no way this is only 6 marks unless I mean I probably had a method issue because I've never seen this question before. I don't know how it works. But like I'm hoping I get some method marks on it for this. Okay, so I finished the paper, but I have 15 minutes left. So should I? Do you not need hypotheses? I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to do it. I'm actually like so confused. I've never seen how did this to do this. Like I don't do stats, so like I'm just completely I'm bewildered for this. It's genuinely this. The past like 50 minutes trying to do statistics has been horrible because I just can't simply I'm failing to do this completely. But I think I could get like a 60% for this paper at least. Oh my god, the stats are gonna be horrible, man. I don't know how to do the stats. Okay, I don't know how to integrate this as well. I don't know how to integrate this. Like anything that I haven't done yet is mostly because I just don't know how to do it. You do edX, it might be different. Well, honestly, I'd be surprised if it was that different because I mean it should be like the same syllabus or at least a very similar one. I do know you need hypothesis for which one was it? Oh, this one. Oh yeah. No, they reminded me. Well, there is like a yeah for how what do I write again? Yeah, this one or something. You not you zero. I don't remember. Absolutely don't remember. I do know this is something I need to learn in like the next year or so, but like I don't know it yet. Absolutely no idea. I've said absolutely for like 20 times, but like I just don't know. Okay, yeah, I do remember something about null hypothesis and the alternate one, and then you use like the p-value or something, but I don't remember, man. I don't remember. I just hope, okay. I think I'm basically giving up at this point, so I'm just hoping that the paper in total I could at least get like a 58 out of 100 because if I get 58 out of 100, uh, I'll get like an A overall for the subject, considering my result from the other two papers. So paper one I got 65, paper two I got 78. In total, I need 201 out of 300 to get A, so I just need 58 for this paper. Could I get 58? Judging from how bad the stats was, I think it'll be a close call. I think I'm looking at a low 60s for this. Okay, I'll be back in a couple minutes, so don't go yet. I'm gonna mark this. I'm going to mark this when I come back. So yeah, I'll see you then. All right, so I'm back. Yeah, so I mean, I got 10 minutes left. I haven't like officially given up yet because I haven't seen the mark scheme, but like honestly, I don't see much that I could do to to really improve at this point. I feel like it's over for me. I don't think I can do much more. Like the stats has been a disaster. Um, let me just like talk a bit through. I mean, okay, MCQs. There's just two of them. Who the hell cares about those? First question was all right. Second question was very basic. Honestly, if I get this one wrong, I'm gonna be a bit very disappointed. Then 14 is where the prompts are. I don't know how to do hypothesis testing. I forgot. I mean, I did it once. I think like 2 years ago, and I was like trying to learn some stuff, and then I just now I've forgotten. I don't know how to do it. 15 is okay. I think 15 was very easy as well. Then 16, okay, now this that's still 15. 15, the last few months, I have no idea. 16 is okay for this, and then I don't know how to do this 6 at all. Absolutely no idea. So 17, I also have no idea. So, I mean, just counting the months, I have no idea. This 6, 6, uh, 2, 7, yeah, that's 6627. That's 21 entire marks in the statistics portion that I just don't know how to do. That's gonna be horrible. I'm like already minusing 20 marks out of the last 50 just because I don't know how to do questions at all. And I try to like smoke my way through, but I don't think that's gonna get me anywhere, honestly. So I tell you what, this is gonna be a tough, tough one. I genuinely thought, 58 shouldn't be a problem for me to get an overall A in this, but oh man, that might be that is questionable now. I might not be getting 58 for this. given how bad this statistics section was. I think the pure maths was still fine. I only skipped one question that was like integration by substitution. I don't know how to do this. It's -7. So just based off the question that I am very sure I'll get nothing for, -28. So I have to get out of 72, 58 correct. I can only pray that I can get that 58. You gotta wish me luck for this, man. 58 for A. I need that 58. Okay, so let's get to trying to mark this. So let me try and find the mark scheme. Hold on a second. That is not the mark scheme. That is the formula list. The mark scheme. Paper 3 should be this one. Yeah, okay. Right, let's do this. And let me get this, change this to red, and let's start. Alright, is the correct box tick? There's one that's both negative signs. Yes. 1. Did I click the correct second box? Also yes. 1. Then x equals 3. 1. Okay. 5x to the power minus 2 and then minus x to the power negative 5 over 3. Yep. 2. Is it 20? Yup, 20. Three. Okay, sketch. Now time for the sketch. Draws cubic curve in the correct orientation. So 1 for that. Deduces minimum or maximum at 0, 0 on their curve. 0, 0. So +1 for that. Draws a fully correct cubic curve with x-intercept negative a over 2. Yeah. Okay. 3. Okay. Substitutes a equals -3. Must see an expression in terms of a. Must an expression for p -3 equals 0. Yeah. 2. Stage translation or translate. Okay, translation. Once again, they want the vector for some reason, but like luckily someone reminded me they like vectors for some reason. So yeah, I just wrote it at the side there. 036. Okay, explain that the translated graph only has one real solution or only has a root at -3. So x plus 3 is the only root. Oops, I meant x equals -3. Can we just BOD that? I think we can BOD that. That's a bit of a phrasing error, but like it's other than that, it's still the same. Oh yeah, condone missing real. This should also have real root, and this too, real roots. But they say condone missing real, so they're okay with it. Okay, question 7. Forms an expression for the area of one sector or both sectors. Oh my god, right, let's just see the typical solution. Half 2.5 squared and a pi minus theta over 2. Yeah. That should give 1. Or that should give 2. Because the substitutions consider 1. Area of rhombus. 2.5 times 2.5 sine theta, 2 sine theta. Yep. Oh, it doesn't really matter. I mean, I calculated what they wanted in like a sensible manner. This should be alright. Where are you from? I am from Singapore. Do you know where that is? I hope you do. If not, then search it out. Okay. Differentiate with respect to theta. Obtains that 2 marks. Explains maximum or stationary or turning occurs. What? We have to explain that? Max when dA over d theta equals to 0. I just wrote let dA over d theta equals to 0. Well, I guess that's like -1. No, this exam is not easy for me. Also, I'm 2 years behind the people who usually take this in the UK, so that's why I don't know a lot of things. But this is alright still. This is alright. It's a second derivative. Second derivative. Okay, I only lose 1 for like not writing that the maximum is when that equals 0. That's just unclear apparently. So 5. Find the exact maximum value. Should be 25 over 8. 2 pi over 3 plus root 3. Well, I gave like the full form of it, but it should be right still. Yeah, I think that's equivalent. Says that the angle would be the same, or the angle would still be the pi over 3, or BI stays the same. Answer to B, 2 quadruple 4 times of original. Yup, 2. Okay. Oh, 8. I don't know. I have no idea what they want me to do. Oh, obtains du over dx. Oh. Well, that's interesting. What was happening here? What was happening here? Can I get at least 1 for this? I don't think so. Substitutes for denominator and dx operator. No, I don't think I did any step correctly. Nah, I don't think I did any step correctly. All of it is wrong. So, I'm just... No, 0. Absolutely 0. Let's go to question 9. Okay, 11 over 3. And yeah, find a difference between the two values of y. Makes a comparison and states that the safety requirement is met. What? States that the safety requirement is met. So I have to write, so the slide is safe. Why was my handwriting so bad there? I need to add the slide is safe. Really? Kind of stupid ass marking scheme? Okay, whatever. Find an expression for dy over dx in terms of t. Let's see, did I get that right at least? Did I? No, I don't I have no idea. Wait, they left it like that. 1 over t. Ooh. Wait, I'm pretty sure my answer is still right. Or is it not right? Oh crap, did I make a mistake? Oh yeah, I did make a mistake. Yeah. This should be plus 1 plus 1 over t squared. But the rest is still right. But that means this is not a correct expression. Uses chain rule to obtain dy over dx using it. Okay, I think I got a method mark for that at least. Oops, okay, that's a careless mistake. Didn't realize that. Well, hopefully it's like some kind of error carry forward. Okay, by like some miracle, this is still the same answer. So why is it still the same answer? Okay, attains t equals root 2. T equals root 2 must come from correct dy over dx or dy over dt. Well, okay, my dx over dt was wrong, but the dy over dt was correct. So that means like this part was correct, but this part was wrong. Meaning like I will consider it a dy over dt that's correct. So that's why it was still right. somehow it was still right. And then 9b, yeah, 35 stage tangent theta equals value of their dy over dx at t equals 3. Okay, I didn't get, yeah, because my dy over dx was wrong, so I got the wrong answer. Is there any like error carry forward for this? What does CAO mean? I don't know. What does CAO mean? Correct answer only. Okay, so I'm not getting that 1 mark. Tangent theta. I think this can be like a possibly implied method. I mean, I use a correct method. It's just wrong answer from before. So, like, okay, this, then this should get 1 mark. Yeah. So, move on. Okay, time for the no horrible section stats. Okay, so this I got 1. This is oh, this is wrong though. Look at this. This is wrong. God, I don't even know this. Okay. Already even got a multiple choice wrong. Holy crap. Now you know my stat section is gonna be awful. Okay. Probability. Wow, that's a lot. I think I wrote passing the test occurs independently. So yeah, this should be okay. Now okay, 0.0157, 0.908, 0.538. .8, and then yeah, variance, standard deviation 2. Okay, good. Luckily, I may have got full marks on this. That's good. I'm gaining where I still can gain. 0.68 and 1 over 9. 17 over 25 should be is an equivalent, I believe. So yeah, and P both coin same type. 1 over 9. Okay. Yeah, should be good. This is for the first mark. This is for the first mark. Then I got the answer, so second mark. Okay, good. 14, 1. Literally just 1. And I get 1 more for that as well. Oh, so this is the hypothesis testing. States both hypotheses correctly for two-tailed tests. Ooh. 24.5k. Then 24.5k. Yeah, okay, I did not do that. Forgot about that. 26730 is a new mean. I did what? Oh, oops. What the hell was this? What the hell was I doing here? X and 24,500, then 5,200 square over 24. Okay, so that's not the right number either. Yeah, 5,200 square over 24 is the variance. I don't know why I did that. This is wrong. Correctly compares their probability with 0.025. I don't think that's follow through for this. So like anything that I get wrong, it's just no. Yeah, none. No, I can't get anything. 0. Just nothing. No, not I was expecting to really get many for that anyway, but it's a 0. Okay. Sample mean could be different. It means a different sample. It's likely to produce a different sample mean. Must refer to the sample mean. Explains that the result in part B could be different. Hypothesis test result would not be the same. I kind of use would instead of could. Those don't mean the same thing. It's not. I mean, like if you're marking leniently, if you're really lenient, that I could get 1 for that. But okay, this first of all, this part not relevant. This second part almost correct. Use the wrong word though. Statement on the result must not be definite. They actually like said it here. I can't write like would because would is a definite word. So yeah, 0. I got 1 out of 10 for this question. Can you believe it? 1 out of 10. Hopefully I could get better marks elsewhere. Okay. Yeah, IQR is that. Then these two and 2040. 3. States outlier. Yes! I got the correct word. Yes! I am so good. Okay. Yep, forms the equation k equals 0.08 and 0.724. How the hell is this 4 marks? I don't know. Alright, 15C. What identifies the LDS contains cars from 2 years or chooses 100 cars from each year? Or identifies the LDS contains 5 makes of car or chooses 40 from each make. Condone statement 20 of each car or 10 groups. What? What? How do I know this? How is there like is there an annex that tells you what the large data set is? I actually did I miss something? Where do you get this from? I'm like, I'm down. I don't know how. Okay, I have no idea how they got 2 years or 5 makes of car. What is the what large data set? It doesn't say anywhere. Does it? What? Okay, I did not make mention to any of those because I didn't know there was such a thing. So 0. Sample may be bias. Bias or not random or not proportionate. I did say like 2 of those things, so 1. Yeah, at least I get marks for that, eh? Oh, what a nightmare. Okay, next. 16, 0.0375, 0.247, 0.960. Oh, they want the proportion. Okay, but I guess it's equivalent, so yeah, sure. 1, 1, 1. Okay, uh, obtains either z value from inverse normal distribution. Okay, well, yeah, already a nightmare. Already 0. Yeah, this is what we had to do. This is not gonna get anything. Not going to get anything. But uh, I did say I know what you have to do was like form 2 equations in the mean and the standard deviation, and then you can solve it. But like I forgot how to do it. I just don't know. So yeah, that's why I just couldn't do it. It's 0. Okay, last question now. States both hypotheses correctly. Well, no, not right. Uh, States or uses correct model by calculation of one of the probabilities below. Well, okay, I did that at least. Okay, I'm getting marks. I'm getting marks. So yeah, I got this for that. Obtain 0.09. Oh, okay. Also, that's another mark then. 2. Evaluates binomial model by correctly comparing that with 0.0. Another mark. 3. Infers H0 or null hypothesis not rejected. Well, I didn't use the hypothesis like wording notation, so I lose that. Oh, and well, okay, yeah. Okay, I got 3 at least, but I needed to state that null hypothesis p equals 0.7 and an alternate hypothesis is p is more than 0.7. And then after this, it's just, yeah, do not reject H0. Then I think this word should be insufficient evidence of increase. That would have gotten me to 6 out of 6 already. Well, I still got 3 though, despite not really knowing what was going on. So, you know, I'm very happy with that. I thought I would get 0 or 1 maybe, but 3. Okay, good. Right, so we're done marking the paper. Let's see what we get now in total. What's the total marks? So, grade boundaries for this paper, put it up there. A star 86, A 74, B 60, C 46. The rest I should not even be thinking of. But since I've done paper 1 and 2 already, I have a total mark as well, which we'll get to later. For now, let's count up the marks. So for section A first, which is pure math, it's 50 marks. 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 3. Okay, 3, 2, 2, 2 is 9 plus 9. 4, 5, 2, 2 is 13. That's a lot of marks for one question. 0. Okay, 0. And then 2, 2, 4, 1 is 9. So putting that together, let's scroll up to the top, putting that all together for questions 1 to 9. 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 9, 13, 0, 9, section A out of 50, 39, 39 out of 50. Still alright, I'd say. Although if I want an A for this paper, I need 35 out of 50, which I don't think I'm getting, honestly. I might get close, but I don't think I'm getting the A for this paper, which is alright. Let's just move on. Okay. 1 plus 0, and then 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 8 plus 8. 2 and 2 is 4. 1, 0, 0. Okay, 1 out of 10. Very there. No way I'm getting 35 out of 50. 3, 1, 4, 0, 1. 3, 1, 4, 0, 1. 8, 9. Okay, 16. 1, 1, 1, 0, 3. 17, 3. Okay. Adding that up, 1, 0, 8, 4, 1, 9, 3, 3. Section B, 29 out of 50. So what is 39 plus 29? 68. I got 68. Wow, that's still higher than my paper 1. How the hell did I get higher than paper 1 still? Okay, I got 68. That is, well, according to grade boundaries, that is a B. Did not get an A this time, which is unfortunate, but yeah, B. Still alright. But now the question is, what did I get in total for all 3 papers? Well, if you take paper 1, so for the overall result, okay, overall result. Paper 1, I got 65 out of 100. Paper 2, I got 78. And paper 3, I got 68. So, overall result is what out of 300? 65 plus 78 plus 68. 211 out of 300. What grade is that? Let's find out. I'm pretty sure it's an A, but I need to look at it again. So, if you go look at the grade boundaries for this exam. What happened to my window? Oh, there it is. It's the grade boundaries for this exam. So you can see here, mathematics. A star is 248, I didn't get that, but A is 201. So, I got an A. Woo, I got A. Overall A still. Okay, that's impressive, honestly, to me. Given that, you know, I just turned 17 like 10 days ago, and the people who take the A-level paper are like, they're like 18, some of them nearly 19, so they're about a year and a half ahead of me. More like 2 years since in terms of like number of school years. So like I was not expecting to get even like a B or a C. I was thinking I maybe get about 30%, 40% type mark for this paper, which would you know, get me like I think that would be a D or C if I'm lucky. I think C is 125 out of 300, which is 42%. That's about how much I was expecting to get when before I started this. Without taking a look at the syllabus or like any past papers at all. This is the first time I've ever seen what A level math in the UK looks like, and honestly, I'm quite impressed. Personally, quite impressed. Well, I don't know if anyone here is taking this exam like A level math in the UK. I want to know if an A is considered good. Like I don't know how the grade boundaries work. So I don't know if an A is actually like not that impressive or it's actually very impressive. I don't know what percentile each grade is because I know they like try and make a certain percentage of students get a certain grade. Isn't A like better than average? Or is it like around average or is it less than average? This is something I want to know, but well, at least an A sounds nice. It's not the best grade. It could have been an A star. But yeah, A is good. Yeah, A is good. I agree. An A sounds good. No matter like what no matter what it is, an A still sounds good. Like in school, A's are good. It's like the best graders. You can't really get better than A already. Although in this case, you can actually get an A star. That's a thing. But uh, well, that's for me to get another time once I figure out how to do my stats properly and learn how to integrate properly. I need to learn integration by parts and integration by like substitution because those are actually I should be able to do. Um, well, actually, I shouldn't be able to do it at like compared to other people my age, but uh, I mean, if I want to do better in this, I should learn how to do that at least, because that can be useful for the future. Think think those are my main downfalls in this. Um, I need to learn calculus better and my statistics. I think those are the two main areas of improvement. If you notice, paper two actually I did very well because the section B on that was mechanics, and my mechanics actually alright because you can mostly smoke that out with basic physics, but yeah, and anything else? I mean, the statistics were terrible, a terrible section just because I forgot everything. Um, I'm lucky that I remember how to use my calculator to get some of the answers, but oh man, it was a tough one. It was a tough one, definitely. If I just learn my statistics better, if I learn my calculus better, I think it's an A star in the bag. But like I'm not taking this exam anyway, so I'm probably not doing this again. Maybe next year, who knows, or in a few months. I just well, it just in conclusion, thanks for watching my A level debacle. I just wanted to try what an exam like this was like, and I'm very happy with my A because I should not have gotten A as someone who's well like 2 grades below, 2 years below. When A levels are supposed to be taken, it's not really 2 years, it's actually 1 year, but I'm at the start of that year, so I mean you get what I mean. You get what I mean. Yeah. Around 15 to 16% of pupils get an A each year. Is it really that low? I would have thought it's like 20 to 30%. Wait. Um, percentile of students to A-level grades. UK A-level grades. 9.3% got A star. 9.3% got A star. 18.3% got A. Okay, well, so A just means I'm like top 27%, roughly a quarter. I'm top one quarter. Wow, that's better than I thought. Well, okay. Yeah, I don't really have anything to say now. So, I'd like to thank you for watching. Uh, I think lots of people on my GCSE math video have been saying I should do the papers from edXL rather than AQA because the papers from edXL are way harder. So I might give it a look and see if it really is harder. I I I mean, given that so many people told me it is harder, I think it is harder. I mean, it should be harder. I haven't really seen what the question look like, so yeah, I'll give it a try. Let's I I think I'll make a video on that as well, just comparing the edXL paper to the AQA one. So yeah. See you another time. Goodbye, I guess.